Hello and welcome to some Twilight Struggle, the final Midwest League game of 2023, even though it's 2024. It's a third place match because, well, didn't finish on time. Things got away from me. But glad to be back, glad to be playing, even though if it's just for third place, I guess that means the third place person, the winner of this match, gets their name on the ITSL spreadsheet. So, awesome. This is a pretty great hand, actually. The only thing I wish I would have is Purge, but Vietnam and Duck and Cover is great, as long as we don't get defectored, but, you know, these things happen. Okay, so, let's see. Yeah, this is not a hand to complain about. I would prefer he doesn't headline Marshall, because I'd like a free NATO. Headline Marshall or play it turn 1. Or play Warsaw turn 1, because we're gonna Vietnam revolts and duck and cover unless he defectors us. So yeah. Generally liking this. If he does defector our Vietnam revolts, then I think I'd take the big NATO coup on Iran. Oh, interesting. This definitely looks like a Marshall, though, so I think we're going to get away with this Vietnam headline, probably, but I expect that he has a Marshall plan over there. Hello to YouTube from Cassius. All right, let's do it. Let's, yep, kind of as I expected. Got our Vietnam revolts. Now we can duck and cover coup Iran. We also have Arab-Israeli war, but I think he's going to get out of Israel quickly. Won't matter, though, if we mess up this coup on Iran, because then he can still spread into Pakistan and other places. So let's do resolve event first. Go ahead. Coup in Iran, hoping for a 3 would be great. A 3 or a 6. A 4 is coup backable, which yeah, he's definitely going to coup back. But on the other hand, that will allow us to use Suez to take him out of Israel. So, oh, and he missed! Oh, even better, even better. Okay, so this is fantastic for us, because now he can't spread to Western Middle East. That was a lucky, lucky one for us. A lucky one. So, pretty satisfied with this start. So we need to get into Lebanon, need to take Thailand, use our bonus, before he spreads in there. He's already spreading. Okay, looks like he probably has Europe here. Okay, we want to do that, we want to do that. Want to take our domination. And Vietnam. We want to use, we can actually hold D-stall till turn 2 because I want to make use of this, of these Vietnam points. I don't see anything else really pressing here. Maybe one in Iraq. Yeah, there was no way I was going to space that. I needed those ops, but it's kind of good for him. But yeah, things are looking really good for us in the Middle East and Asia. Okay, so also we can still Arab-Israeli if we really felt cocky, you know, if he goes to Israel here. But he probably won't. He'll probably feel Syria. Another 4 op though. Yeah. Okay, he's still gonna go. Right. Well, we definitely can't let him get to. Can't let him get to Thailand, so we're gonna do that. We still have Dom here. We made him spend a whole bunch of ops getting to Syria and Iraq, or Syria and Israel, so that's a win in and of itself. Want to get to Korea here at some point. If he takes Egypt here, we also want to take Iraq. I was really thinking he had Europe based on how quickly he refilled it, but maybe he thought we had Europe. Event and captured Nazis. Okay. Interesting. All right. Yeah, again, just in case he has devious plans, let's go ahead and protect our domination here. Now, he could poke Lebanon or something, but I'm not too worried about that. Okay, yeah, we're going to hold D-stall. Could also use it to get to Libya, but that seems kind of stupid, so we're not going to do that. Containment is a good play here. Put 2 in South Korea, and yeah, it's a good event for him. Also, though it doesn't advance him anywhere else on the board, it's still a good play. So 1, 2 there, I think. Yeah, Egypt now is good because get Libya before him. Could also go to Malaysia and threaten Indonesia. I don't mind that either. Like, he's gonna... This actually... Wait a second. Because we... Southeast Asia, right? That's... Vietnam just works in Southeast Asia. Because we could do 1, 2, 3... 4, I guess? Yeah, if he goes here now, we could either get Nasser or we could coup it next time. So this isn't quite as pressing. Let's lock that in. Threaten Indonesia. Guess I should have held NATO a little bit longer after Marshall got played, so he didn't get to use the special relationship for a couple extra points, but these things happen. Yeah, again, the board looks pretty good here, with D-stall still to come. The worst thing, man, if he for some reason, like, decided to headline 5-year plan or something next time, pull D-stall out of our hand, that would be brutal. But, however, if we draw defectors here, I'm okay with headlining D-stall, I think. That would not be a bad move, I feel. Yeah, definitely wanted to go to South Korea there, but maximizing the containment also pretty good. Oh, wow. Okay, well, wasted the purge, wasted the ops from the purge because you can't get 5, so only getting 4. All right, well, really hope that we get defectors here, which we did not, of course. We did get both our scorings, so that's good. That is good. What do we want to headline? It might be just CIA. Might be CIA. If he tries to coup Iran, could also try to... No, not CIA, because we can play that after the fact. Middle East is 3 points. I feel like that's also really good for us. Got our Europe attack cards. We don't, there's no sign of Fidel anywhere. I'm leaning towards Middle East. We might lose out on 3 points if we do this, but if we coup, then he can take Libya anyway, so I think we might be losing out on the points regardless. And this is only 3, whereas Asia is 6, so... could also go for blockade here, but... Nah, I think we just want to get the scoring out. Hope he doesn't have defectors. He does have defectors, okay. Yeah, that's a little disappointing, but what can you do? Now, we're going to play CIA here. Are we? I think we play it here, and I think we let him do something. If he coups us in Middle East, which has just been scored, then we can coup Colombia. Good to just get it out of our hands. Yeah, like I said, Middle East was going to be tough to score anyways. Now, if he goes to Venezuela, I think we just coup Angola. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. With D-stall in our hands, let's go ahead and hopefully take Angola. We need a 3 or higher. Oh, 6. Okay, so we could have gotten Venezuela there, but we didn't. However, we can still coup Colombia at some point. Okay, now, again, if he has 5-year plan, he knows our hand, so we need to play D-stall and Asia ASAP. See if he goes to Brazil here. I would go to Brazil if I were him. Actually, I take it back. I probably would have evented that card with him knowing our hand. All right, now we can hold off an Asia scoring. One. I think we could take one out of Syria. Gives access to Turkey. Okay, we definitely want to take that one. Oh, let's take one here. I'll take both. Okay. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Could go Libya here. That would give us a better chance of getting a Dom in the future. Okay. D-stall. Looks like we got lucky with Europe. Let's see. So the 3 op cards he could still have. Kamakan, Warsaw. But he could also have D-stall, so Truman. A lot of red cards left. I'll definitely say that. Okay. I think we do this, this, this. So I can't sneak in over there. De Gaulle's fine card there. He might have Indo-Pakistani War, so we're not going to do anything about that. Europe. He does have Europe scoring. Okay, I thought we got off the hook, but we did not. but we are going to score Asia anyway for 6. Okay, spacing Fidel. Good thing we played CIA quickly. And he has double space. All right, so all right, since he played Europe, I'm less concerned about that. Let's do 1, 2, 3 with sock govs. And the question is, do we play blockade? He might have decall in his hand. Decall's not, I mean, it's good, but we already moved in there a bit. Okay, he's going to get his mill ops now. So we actually probably want to coup with blockade. Didn't get the extra points. So now, actually, this is nice because this gives us a couple places of access. He might not be able to coup back if we get in. And we didn't get in. That's okay. It's not the worst thing. Okay. Korean War in the holster. And we have 8 removed, 19 discarded, which is on target. Okay, 3 blue cards, 5 red cards, 2 neutral cards. Neutral cards being UN and Olympic Games. Let's see what he has left, though. Right before the game, Craig Casius told me that this is supposed to be a best-of-3 series for 3rd place in the Middle East, which I didn't know. I could have known if I'd looked, but I just assumed it was 1 game. But we decided, he said it was fine for him if we do 1 game. I said that's fine. We're already late in scheduling between U.S. Mountain Time and Turkey Time is a bit of a challenge. So, all right, that makes sense, that play. Probably holding, yep, no, we got decall. Ooh, shocking. Shocking, okay. Maybe he was holding Nasser, I don't know. Anyways, let's figure out what we got here. A lot of low ops. This looks like a clear Sockgov's Europe play to me, but let's plug our cards in first. A lot of red cards, so it looks like, yes. He has Formosan, Independent Reds, UN, Nasser, and Warsaw as redraws. So, I mean, neither of us have big cards here, actually. And then we also got Asia and Europe again. And Sokovs, which is fantastic redraw. Okay. Sokovs, our lone 3-op card here. No, we do have Comic-Con. What happened to Comic? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. We can't get Dom, but we can definitely stop his Dom if he doesn't defector us here. That's a 5-point play, so I'm good with that. He would get a coup in Africa, I assume. That's an interesting headline, but his other option was Indy Reds. Let's do that, because I think I'm more worried about special here than anything else. All right. He could also coup Libya here. Regardless, we're getting our mill-ops because he's in both Colombia and Saharan states. So I imagine he'll... I don't know what he's going to do. There's a few decent targets. So giving that up's not good. But we also have decall to sneak back in. Surprise! Also, this threat on Malaysia, on Indonesia from Malaysia, he never responded to that. So, interesting situation. If he has Middle East in hand, he might go for Libya or Iran. Actually, he could go for Iran here as well. There's no doubt that I will be taking South Korea before scoring Asia to get the extra point. But there's a lot of things we need to do here, because we also want to play decall. Need to take South Korea, need to play Asia, need to fill Chile. Yes, Warsaw, Nasser, Indy Reds. Nasser is going to have to get played unless he UNs it, but I don't know. At this point, I might just give Nasser, unless he also redrew Middle East scoring, because you want to get Nasser out before Sadat, and we already have domination, and so unless he goes for, he's going to go for a coup, but it's going to go beat Libya or no. That's a big roll and a successful roll. Okay, so what do we want to do about that? I think we want to just do this first, and we'll decide what to do about decall later. Yeah, that's fine. Using all our big cards first is probably not wise, but we also need to put ops in here because puppets could become a problem. Puppets could become a real problem at some point. And I could poke this a couple times, so it'd be easy to fix. Just for presenceless Asia, which I don't think I've ever seen in my life, presenceless Asia. Maybe once, but that's way too greedy. Way too greedy. Now, if he was like purged or something, I might consider it, but we have a bunch of Voice of America weak spots across the board here. But we are going to take the lead here unless he gets a space off successfully. Yeah, temporarily take the lead. Oh, I guess we have 7 now because of this, yeah. We know Nasser, Warsaw, UN still in his hand. And is he going to use with Nasser here? He is going to use with Nasser. Okay, that's not terrible, to be honest. All right, that's a good coup target also. I think we should take that first because he's feeling the pressure, I guess. Olympic Games. Coup back if you want. Need to score Asia here at some point and play, well, I got my mill ops now, so if he coups, he's going to space. Not going to coup. But he did get successful. Okay, all right. Let's take the lead anyway. And then he also knows decall is coming, which is kind of interesting. So that's yeah, that's one way to deal with VOA in Africa. Okay, got that again. Okay, let's just play this now. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is not actually that great. I mean, it's okay, but it's not fantastic. I got that again. He's gotten some good op cards anyway. That stops the domination temporarily. He's going to coup with Warsaw now. Could also take Chile here. That might be better. I mean, Allende is still coming, but he gets VOA first. I think that's probably better. Okay, so it's Warsaw, which he could send to space, or he could play. He's going to coup with it. And he got a really good roll. So there you go. Africa looking pretty good for Craig, which is, thankfully for us, his only really good looking region right now. Didn't even get to Mexico, so Lib Theo would be a really powerful card as well. Okay. That looks good for me. Alright, we got Defectors, we got Junta. So instead of Lib Theo, Junta, also good play. Missile Envy, good as well, but I think Junta's my... Yeah, I think I like Junta better here. With Defectors in our hand, this should give us Mexico. Now, one thing I could consider here is if he isn't lowering DEFCON, we could coup Colombia and then take a big coup on Zaire and flip it. That would require a flower power with a pretty decent roll. We'll look at it. I think we'll look at it, but I don't know if that's going to be worth our time. I say Zaire, you know, it's probably easier to hit Algeria here, but we're going to get realigned out of Angola if we don't watch our back. Also, we got Allende, so can put that back in the deck. Yeah, I might just coup Colombia regardless with Junta. It's not bad. Okay, there's the puppet governments, which we were afraid of. We didn't get into our Asia battlegrounds in time, but we did score Asia, so that's something. Now the question is, do we want to take a big crack at Zaire? Actually, I don't think I can look at it because I have to decide with... I also have OPEC, which means that going for Venezuela is also not too bad. It's just one more point, I suppose. I think we just give up on Africa. Now we could... Oh, man. Questions here. Questions. I think we don't go crazy Africa. I think we let him do Africa, and we just try to keep things even elsewhere. Now, the problem is, I need a 5 to make any progress there. But still worth our time, I think. Okay. All right, so now. Nope, that is not what I wanted to do. think maybe we just play Romanian here. We don't need to use a huge op card right now. Romanian is fine. Makes Mexico VOA proof. We're going to take it anyways, but... That's the one card, if he was counting, that he knew we had, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong about that. Okay. NORAD, definitely going to Nicaragua, or Guatemala, sorry. Guatemala. Well, we're going to coup that, for sure. I think it's fine. I think we use missile here. I think it's okay. And we got a 1. So yes, we suck at rolling. I'm just glad I didn't use Allende. Okay, Cultural Revolution, which basically will give him control of the China card for a while. Going to realign Mexico. Oh, no. Maybe as a backup. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Well, it's not going to be presenceless, because we can get back in through here or here. Okay. As I said, I don't think I care too much about defectors. Just make him, yeah, just make him realign again. Take them both. That was a good set of realigns for him, though. But if we keep taking both, he can't flip both. If he flips Nigeria, though, realigning Algeria's, Angola, easier, because he could also pretty easily realign me out of here. Again, planning to use OPEC for the points. Probably need to get one more in Libya, too. Okay, that's a great card for him. Yep. Makes a lot of sense. I think we do this, this. No. Let's not do Libya yet. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Make him realign. 4. I don't like that either. Don't like that either. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's okay. How much do we care about spacing our man? Southeast and Middle East are both really good. There's a Truman. Probably end up spacing our man. We don't want him to realign this, so let's protect that a little more. Africa. Okay, didn't get control, but it makes sense why he was fighting for it. Let's get those 3 points back. OPEC, and then probably space our man. That'll inform us of how we play one small step next turn, I think. Cooing a 5-year plan. He needs his mill ops. Makes sense. I might have done that before I played Africa, but again, you don't want to do that in the last turn, so. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and space our man in Tehran. And we get a point, so that's good. Africa looks good for him. Europe looks good. Truman's now out, so we could go crazy in West Germany. He's venting salt. Okay, that's going to give him a point back as well, and taking Junta. Okay. Oh, I don't think I noticed that he poked this, but... Oh, man. There's some interesting stuff in here. Got both China card cards here. Got Libtheo. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. We got Special, which is free right now. Also great. This is not a bad hand. And we know he doesn't have grain sales or 5-year plan or missile envy, so the ABM is safe. He's got Junta, could have Brush War. I think I like Liberation here. It's probably the best. And then we... On the flip side, if he plays Junta, he's going to get 2 coups. If we play ABM, then we will get 2 coups, which is probably better. Let's do this. Let's change my mind. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. I think Brazil is the place. And we got a 2. Not quite good enough. He'll probably put it right back there, be my guess. And then we probably coup with Ussuri. We'll see. I think that was the way to go, though. ABM coup, so now he gets a coup and we get a coup. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, he got a 4 also. All right, let's go ahead and coup. Oh, but dang it, maybe we can't coup with Ussuri yet because we have to take... This is annoying. This is a very good chance of this failing. 1 and 3, he gets a dom here. Oh, barely. Barely, barely, barely. Barely. If we got a 1 or a 2, if he has South America, he could have dropped it for domination. But I can't give China card. While Thailand is under threat. If he takes Brazil here, then I need to take Argentina. I also need to put one more op in Libya. Man, I also got to play Liberation Theology and Space Grain Sales. Lots of priorities here. Lots of priorities. Don't know how close he is to flipping the battleground count. Probably pretty close. So kitchen debates also pressing. Libya is also definitely a potential target of brush war. So I'm not sure how. Maybe not. I don't know. 1 op is not a big cost, and if he goes to Libya rather than somewhere else with brush war, that's also Fine. It's taking a little while here. Could be figuring out what he wants to do with Brushwork. Could be figuring out what he wants to do with VOA. Could be a bunch of bad cards in his hand. Not sure. I would probably take Brazil first if I were him. We also want to play Camp David because then... oh. Ask not. Not what I was thinking. Okay, 2 scorings, 3 scorings. 3 scorings in Arab-Israeli War. Alright, let's... So that was... come on. Alright, so the Middle East is still around. Everything else. Central America, South America, Southeast Asia, all out. Could have drawn Lone Gunman there. Fascinating. So now we're just playing for Middle East, which makes me want to put something in Libya. Okay, that's fine. Let's do this, this, and that. Okay, you can have the China card. Definitely want to coup this also. We don't want to get realigned out of here. Nixon's got to be our next play, though. Probably a Nixon coup of Saharan states. Probably be a good move. I think if we space grain sales successfully, I won't event one small step. I've had too many issues lately of getting too far advanced on the USSR side and then being unable to space grain and Star Wars later on. That's interesting. OAS. Okay, it's just been scored, so I think we just go ahead and do this now. He can spend more there if he wants. Latin American debt crisis could come along later. He doesn't have a coup target. Oh, well, he does have a coup target with the Saharan states. That seems like a, I mean, not really a waste, but could be a waste. So maybe we don't coup that ever at all. Okay, that's East European. Wonder if we've lost our kitchen debates. No, we can play kitchen debates. Yeah, let's do that. Space grain sales here. All right, so all of a sudden he has a decent position in Europe, very good position in both Africa and South America. So I don't think we're that far ahead, if at all. In fact, he takes 2 battlegrounds here in Asia. He's also tied there. So I don't think the board's looking that bad for him. That's definitely a coup. He wants his mill ops, I'm sure. The deck is very red. Venting Alliance, that's 4 more points. Okay. Makes sense from my point of view. Let's Space Grain Sales. Okay, that's good. He's going to coup here somewhere. We know it's going to happen. But when and where and how? Yeah, I don't want to do one small step in case we draw VOA. That would be absolutely horrible. And there it is. Okay, he took... Nope, not there. Here. Lebanon, Iran, and Angola. Okay, Angola's... It's whatever. But that gives us Dom, and that gives us... If he goes back in, Muslim is good. Yeah, it's always good, but it's better. One small step. Let's see if he has Middle East, or he's just playing for the only remaining battleground, which makes sense as well. I don't think he would have played it if he'd had it, so I don't think he has it. He also is not trying to stop our Dom there, so interesting. Yeah, I guess he wanted his mill ops. But again, the deck is super, super red. Okay, well, we got some stuff. We got some stuff indeed. Okay. Might just do We Will Bury You for the points. It also allows us to fix Iran and take Saudi. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to go about this, to be honest. So he can't stop our Dom. Okay, we already lowered DEFCON, but okay. Bury You, Cuban Missile Crisis, and we do have LibTheo, so it's all good. All good in the hood. All right, let's go ahead and solve this little predicament. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't space until do something about LibTheo. I think LibTheo is going to be 2 to Cuba, 1 to here, Panama. I keep forgetting about, I mean, I had to use my China card without using my China card, so, you know. Bear Trap is also around. Gotta remember the Bear Trap. So keep Duck for a while. Also have these two. Arab Israeli, I think I played that. Didn't I? Yes, I did. That's not in there. The other possibility with the deck being so red is that I forgot to mark off what I played. Cambridge, I believe, is in our hand. I think I saw that. Yes, let's try to clean things up here a bit. De Gaulle, Quagmire, Sadat. I can play that any time. The Pope, not for yep, makes sense. Duck and cover. Latin American Death Squads, and is that? No, we're missing. Okay, that's probably what we play now, actually. Let's do 1, 2, 3. In case he decides to go for Guatemala. Still no sign of brush war. Panama Canal, that makes sense. Okay, I think we do this. 1, 2, 3. Still got a Saharan states and or Uruguay, although this is, you know, a thing. Willy Brandt. That's for influence. Yeah, we were slow on the uptake there, sadly but truly. Okay, let's do this before other things happen. And coup. We want a coup with a. No, I think we want a coup with a 2-up anyway. This might be concerning. Well, no, I think this is still better. But now we can still try to mess up his dom in South America if we get Sadat. Not if we, and when we. How I learned. Okay. Let's do this. Keep rolling 2s. Fantastic, right? I thought it was fantastic. I don't know about you. All right. We need a Middle East scoring here. Make this game even again. Brush war here would be terrific. This would be, well, once he gets it, it'd be a 5-point swing. This up here would go from being a domination to, also be a 5-point swing, I think. Yeah. So if we, I mean, we're just talking hypothetically here. How many cards are left? 10 cards. So we're definitely getting a reshuffle. There's the bear trap, and he is not, I repeat, he is not. Oh, fascinating. Eventing it. Let's go for coup here, maybe. Nah, I still like this. This is better. Hey, we rolled a 3, not a 2. Terrific. Oh, he does have brush war. And he hit. That's about right. Okay, so let's see if we can get a dom back. And threaten here. That was Quagmire. We're holding duck and cover. Tunisia also would have been good there. Case of Muslim. South African. Okay, so he could not stop. Okay, he has Middle East, which is really annoying for us. But he also has Muslim. He also gets to see our headline. All right, let's see what else we got here. So we have blockade. He has lone gunman. Ooh, that's exciting. That is very exciting. And he already used Kennedy. Okay, so we got duck and cover, got blockade, Portuguese empire crumbles. U2, Che. Shuttle. Okay, so his cards are USJ, Middle East, Summit, Arms Race, Lone Gunman, Muslim Revolution. Since we can't lower the DEFCON here, actually we could lower the DEFCON with duck and cover. Would that be crazy? I don't know. I don't know. Blockading him definitely would not be crazy, because then he would have to give us the China card back. Oh boy. Oh boy. You know what? Portuguese is also interesting here. If he gives us Lone Gunman, we can just use it to fill here. Oh, he could reline, though. That's not great. Oh, man. Che also could give us realigns over there, which we could use with the Lone Gunman. All right, let's go with Che. I don't want to think too long about this. Don't want to think too long and hard about this. I imagine he's going to give us Lone Gunman, because he can. I think we should be blockading him regardless, even though Muslim is pretty good. Blockade, he knows about blockade. He does not know about nuclear test ban, Indo-Pakistani war, and colonial rearguards. Yeah, I think he gives us Lone Gunman here. Unless he drew UN, but even then, if we blockade him, that was a very good draw for him to get brush war. I was afraid that might happen. I knew Libya was in trouble, but that was one of our good regions. Now we don't have as many now, especially with the Asia situation and him having U.S. Japan. We're not going to have any regions other than South America at the end of this turn, barring some miracles. If I were him, I'd definitely give Lone Gunman, because he's. Oh my gosh, really? That's shocking. Not shocking that he was playing it. Shocking that he redrew it. Okay, that's fascinating. Not giving the Lone Gunman is interesting. Okay. He wanted the Dom. He was greedy for that Dom. Okay, that's pretty good. This is pretty good. Oh man, that's great. All right, so now we got to decide, do we want to take a huge crack at Libya? I feel like that's probably not in our best interest, but a huge crack at Brazil might be good for us, because then we'd have realigns in 2 spots if we get this. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. That was helpful. Yeah, definitely eventing blockade. Shorten his hand. Make him give us the China card. Or lose turns. But before any of that happens, we're going to realign and hope to get a domination in South America. That'd be good. That'd be good. He has South America. Well. Never mind. All right, so now I want to play. There's no rush on that, I guess. Let's make him put a whole bunch of ops into Israel. That'd be fun. Let's do it. Let's be crazy. Let's do fun things. Okay, definitely want to realign here anyways. And there, but it's not quite as pressing. We know all but one of his cards. That is a known card. That is a known card. Nah. Let's make him spend. I want to make him spend. US-Japan. Summit. Give us the scoring? Yeah, give us the scoring. That'd be great. Okay. Actually, no, now... No, we don't want to play. We don't play shuttle now. Because he would get a dom there. All right. I think we play blockade now, since we know we want to, since he knows we have it. And he has a couple of one-ops left, so if he decides not to give to it, give us the China card instead, then we can cram some ops into West Germany. All right, so I think we have to get rid of duck and cover. We have to space it. Yeah, sadly, but truly, we do. Okay, so Middle East scoring. His other card was Socialist Governments. Fascinating. All right. I think we go for this. And we miss. All right, I don't know how this game is going to turn out. I'm not feeling super confident at the moment. But we are going to have him stuck with Lone Gunman here, unless he has UN. No, he's not. He doesn't have UN, because we know what he has. I take it back. Okay. Nasser's still around, also. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. I think we space duck and cover. Okay, he's still going to get to peak though, so that's bad for us. Want to take that. Let's put one more in there. Actually, no, since he's going to be playing China for sure, let's overprotect these spots and don't have to put in Taiwan. Let's just put right there. There's a lot of ways to get rid of the lone gunman for him. Let's hope he does not come across any of them. Take that Dom back. Threaten in some other spots. Okay. Star Wars Spaceable. That's good. Fidel's interesting. It means I don't really have to worry about other things. I imagine he's going to give us Lone Gunman here. I did say that last turn, though. I think we purge him. And then where do we try to hit him? Could go for India. I mean, not on our first AR, but we could go for India. Yep, let's see what else he has. All right, Central's good. Okay. Central's good for us. Bear Trap's a redraw. Iran-Iraq War. Could be annoying. Solidarity, not a problem, because we haven't seen John. Oh, he does have John Paul also. Ooh, Camp David, or Latin American is a problem for him. Interesting. Shoot down John Paul. Okay, well, I'm glad we have a scoring in here. Also that we have Fidel. I think we should go for the control, actually. I think that's probably the best move here. Latin American debt crisis 7 and missile envy. Okay, so what if he goes for missile envy? I guess we would give him Iranian hostage crisis. We do this. Probably miss. Nope, we didn't miss. And then we go for a nice big coup, as big as we can, on Panama. Okay. All right. Well, that gives us a chance to space Star Wars, because he's definitely going to fill that first. Definitely need to realign here too, man. Man, oh man. Yeah, okay, we knew that. Let's space Star Wars. Beautiful. Bear trap out. Don't care so much about 5-year plan now. Man, do I want to? I don't think I want to use China card here to go for India, because I want to hold the China card since we're in control of it, so let's not do that. As my old high school buddy used to say, let's not. Instead, we did. Say we did. But that doesn't make sense, because we didn't. Oh, not doing John Paul first. Okay. That's still fine for us. Let's see here. I think we go finally take a crack at the realigns, and I'd rather do it here because Iron Lady could, that was terrible, could help us in Argentina. So let's not blow our chances because we are terrible at rolling, let's be honest. It's just the name of the game that we are terrible at rolling. Cooing with Missile Envy for a 1-op. Okay. Could also keep trying to... You know, maybe we just beat him to the punch here and do that. Now we can play Iranian Hostage Crisis because, okay, there we go. He played Missile Envy already. Actually, no, because he still has Latin American Debt Crisis, and he wants that to be free. So let's let's keep pressing him. Let's keep pressing him up there. Now, again, this is not a big deal because it's been scored, but going with John Paul for 1-op. I don't know, maybe this is a waste of time. Oh, maybe it's not. All right, so now we are going to try and realign. And hopefully do better than that. That's slightly better. Okay. This is obnoxious. Obnoxious indeed. Man, that's annoying. Yeah, we 5-year plan colonials and decide what we do from there. Yeah, it's just terrible rolling. Just chipping away, but I guess it's not that bad. Take 2 out, 3 rolls. It's close to average. Just thought maybe 1 roll we'd get a significant advantage, but nope, did not happen. All right, so let's see what else he has here. Africa, there's nothing we can do to stop the Dom. Okay, that makes sense for it being 1-op. And of course he hits. So this game is falling apart fast. Nasser would be a great way to salvage this situation, or yeah, Nasser and Marine barracks bombing. You run hostage crisis out now. That's can't even flip that back. Just an annoying roll. We had the same chances on India, but we missed. Okay. We'll do that. That. And let's go ahead and put one more in there. Okay, so you're going to do Latin American, or are you going to do Shoot Down Cat? Cal's going to be, well, probably not a headline, actually, because of not controlling this, but could use, I guess it could use, I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, if he uses Latin American, doesn't give up Cal, I think maybe giving up Cal's stupid. Then we could do a lot better here. Southeast would do a lot to save us. Other two scorings, our other scorings have come out already. Africa and Middle East are Middle East has been scored too. Africa and Europe are a problem, but we have ways of doing things in Europe. Also, one quick good space for us would be really helpful. Okay, use 3 ops here somewhere. Give himself Middle East Dom. That makes sense. And this is a bunch of junk. Though I like, given how awful we realign, and given the fact he's probably going to go for Nigeria here, let's turn the odds back to our favor. Balsam is out, so we don't have to wait for AWACS. We can use it whenever we feel ready. Interesting. Yeah, now if he has War Games and one of these two scorings, then he's got this in the bag. Actually, maybe that's not true. If we space here, space NORAD, then it would not be enough. So that's probably what we have to do. Space NORAD or AWACS, doesn't matter, I guess, because we have UN for whatever else we keep. Okay. Fascinating. Let's go for... Well, that sucks. That sucks. Okay. I have no idea how to salvage this game. Is Arms Race is out, so I don't need to. I don't know. Don't know. I don't have a good idea about how to deal with this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that we played badly. I'm sure we made mistakes. I think if there was a Z in my spot, oh, that's that's interesting. This would be going a lot differently. Want to go for the Africa control, I'm guessing. And since we have a realign advantage, I think we'll probably use it. Try to use it. That should have been here. Could realign Algeria. I'm just playing a little bit tilty here. A smidgen tilty. Okay, that's glad that. Okay, let's do. Doot. I think the ops are too important to try and hold UN here. But this is not a great odds of realigning either, to be honest here. Oh, this game is just not going well. It's not great. China card is not awesome for us either here now that we no, he got rid of Lone Gunman. All of the DEF CON problems for him are out of the deck. I'd love to see Nasser come back, but I don't know. I don't know how we're going to get out of this. This is okay. Southeast Asia would also have to be a part of it. That would give us 6 points. Yeah, because we're going to have 1 domination. Hopefully 2 soon. Okay, you going to get rid of that, or are you going to... Okay, let's do that and that, I think. Oh, that seems like he doesn't have a good hand here. Seems like he doesn't have a good hand. Okay. Let's keep making it hard for you then. All right, so we have 2 dominations. We could get 1 from Asia also. I really would hate to see Aldrich here at the end if he has Aldrich, because I want to use Aldrich. I would love to use Aldrich. Yeah, maybe UNing Chernobyl, but I don't want to draw you Africa either. Ugh, there's so much grossness happening here. So much grossness. He can't space 2 ops, so he might have something like Decall, which would be so good. I would love to see that in his hand. Highly doubt that he has it, but yeah. Now, if we get a space off, we get Southeast Asia scoring, and he doesn't draw either of these, then we have a chance of winning this game. Other than that, I don't think it's going to happen. Don't think it's going to happen. This was brutal also. Spacing, oh, does he have the... Man, oh man, see? Yeah, that's why. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Because I tried that. I went first, and I failed. I know, I'm complaining. I don't like to complain, but I also feel like it's just been a rough one since the mid-war. He didn't give that to Latin American debt crisis. Oh, and he got that again. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's not terribly concerning for me, to be honest. I don't think we used our realign once the whole time, but it happens. It happens. Okay, so what's it gonna be? He does have Aldrich. Oh my gosh, this guy has gotten everything. Got rid of Nasser too. Great cards. I mean, I have had good cards this game. I don't think I can complain about that. Some of the rolls have been pretty nasty, but yeah. But okay, we got UN here. Star Wars is out. Okay, well. We we got 3 scoring cards. Okay, good game. GG. Well done to Craig. I don't see a way out of this one. Let's get rid of that one first. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Oh my gosh! Oh man! Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, he had it. At least we're going to final now. Okay. Let's do that, 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 that. That was awful. That was so bad. But at least we're going to final. Yay! I got 3 scorings. Okay. This is unlikely to change. Oh man, I should have taken this first. That was dumb. That was dumb. Well, none of this matters anymore. That is the state of things. Oh boy. Well, GG. Like I said, you win some, you lose some. And this doesn't matter for a whole lot. Yeah. 1 and 2 against Craig, about to be 1 and 3. Yeah, there are definitely some moments there where I was looking back. I should have done that instead, time-wise, you know. Well, he got a scoring. Let's just get this crap out of the way now. Dang it, I did it again. I should have taken this. Why did I not take that? Come on, man. Come on, me. Okay, yeah, take your coup. Oh, my goodness. Really? Come on. This isn't that significant. Unless he has a 4-op, 1 here, 3 here, and his final AR. It's not a huge deal. Try that again. Sure. All right. 1. 2. 3. I get to hold 2 cards? Sure. Alright. Let's do this. And that. Oh, I mean, just because I played the China card, I guess. Normally get to hold 1. It's a good last card for him. How badly did we lose? Pretty badly. Pretty badly. Yeah, 27. Alright, well, not much more to say about this one. Start off okay, ended horribly, so comments are welcome. Catch you later.